Hello viewers, here it is later in the day, and I wasn't going to make this video until I put more lights out, but we just got a little dusting of snow, which always makes for a nice Christmas light video, so I figured I would make another video now. This is the display as of now for outside. This is only about 22 sets of, I think around 75. Let's see if I can get them all in the shot here. There we go. Like I said before, they do go up to about, okay, I'm not sure who's screaming, but anyways, they do go up to about here. So I still got a fair bit of ways to go. I usually put a lot of lights on this tree. Of course you can't see it, which is just wonderful. Anyways, let's have a closer look at these lights over here. I'm going to explain how exactly I wire these up now while I'm out here. And the temperature has risen to a bearable degree. I do not run individual extension cords to every single light set because that would be absolutely absurd and would require way too many extension wires. So what I do is when the lights break, I use them to connect the different trees. You'll see there's a set right here on the ground. Hopefully you can see it. And half of it went out. So I put the working half on this bush, and the non-working half just transfers over to the next tree. Unfortunately, when it rains, they sometimes start working again, of course temporarily, but then you get dumb things like this where there's just random lights on the ground now. It's also happening over there. So it's not a flawless system, but works well enough for me anyways. I gotta add some more lights over here somewhere. There's just dark holes. I think this, I don't know, there's something is missing over here. I haven't quite figured out what it is. I think last year might have had lights on that bush over there too, but I'll have to figure it out, see what I have left in inventory when I'm done with the main procedure. So these lights here on this tree are C9 in size. These are new this year. After I bought them, I realized they had absolutely atrocious reviews on the internet, so hopefully they're not quite as bad as people have been telling me. There's 4 sets, 25 lights per set, so this bush has 100 lights. Go around here and get a better view of that tree. I should have recorded this video with the actual camera, so I could have used a wide-angle lens, because this is less than ideal here. In the past, I've used strings of, I believe what they're called, C5 lights, which is now on that bush right there. And it's covered more area on this bush, but I'm using these because most of those C5 sets are not working properly, which is rather irritating because they're sets of 150, not just 60 or 25, which is more uncommon. So I'm irritated those aren't working, but we'll have to make do for now until I can get those fixed. I was contemplating putting some lights up there, which you can't see, but I'm not sure if I'll have enough, and I haven't had time to get out to the store to get some more, so I'm not sure if there's going to be any decent sales left. We've got about a ½ inch of snow out here for anybody that cares about snow precipitation. I personally don't really like snow, but that's just me. These are those C5 lights that I previously mentioned. There's one set, and then here's another set, and this is what I was talking about, how they're not working. This is all one set, from this bush, all of this non-working part, and this bush focus. It's all one set, and this, I believe this whole bush is all one set. That's the only string that was actually working properly. So yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment. Let's see. Okay. On this tree here, these are, I think, C6 in size. There's 2 sets of probably 60 lights. I don't think it's 25. That's too many on there for 25. Here on this tree we have, well, another partial fail of my broken light set method. But we have these size lights. They're kind of covered in ice. But these are the closest thing I could find to the regular mini lights that are traditionally used. They're warm white in color, so wow, there's still a bird out? It's a little late. Oh, unless it has a nest in here. Is there a nest in this thing? Oh, that bird just flew out of this tree. There's gotta be a nest or something in here. I don't see anything. Unless he's living in that leaf. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll move on to the next bush so that bird can go back. It's hanging out there. I wonder if that's bizarre. Well, anyways, here on this tree we have these lights which are small globes. These are also warm white. And here on this tree, the base is made up of the same size lights which are on that tree with the bird. Typical mini light size. They're solid red. And on the upper portion of the tree, we have these little lights. They're not like, I don't know what shape you would consider them. They're not really any recognizable shape. They're just small little cylinders. I got quite a few sets of those. Those seem to break the most so far. They've been very unreliable. And then lastly, because now it's getting cold out here, we have this set, which is a set of, I believe, 150. It's cool white. You can tell the difference between this one and those lights over there. Those are warm white, which are pretty close to what regular incandescent Christmas lights are. And then these are cool white. I prefer the warm white, although I have to say the cool white does look pretty cool in the snow. Anyways, my hands are freezing, so I'm going to go back inside. But there's my light display outside for now. I'm going to go back over here by the deck and see if I can get one more shot of it. Next time I make a video like this, I'll use the camera instead of the iPhone. Now we'll have one last look at the Christmas tree inside. Not that it really is any more visible than it was before because I have the lights on, but like the lights in the house. Gotta get that door fixed. Okay, there's the tree in the house. These are the closest lights I think we got some water on the lens here. Hold on a minute. Okay, as I was saying, these are the closest lights I could find to regular Christmas lights. They're not riveted, or faceted, I guess is the better terminology. They're not faceted like all the lights outside are. So, these are pretty good. The blue is a little bit iridescent colored, but everything else, as far as this set goes, not blatantly obvious that it's not a regular incandescent light. So of all the LED ones that I have, these are probably my favorite. And lastly, having a bit of a problem with the controller. It seems to have failed, so I don't know what's going on with it. I just brought it in earlier this afternoon to let it dry out. Hopefully it'll start working again. For now, I have the lights coming in the window here, plugged up under the couch, and I can operate them with a wall switch I have over here, which is less than ideal because I can't use it from upstairs, but whatever. I'll have to do for now until I can get that fixed. So, thank you for watching, and much more to come. Over and out.